What's up everyone, welcome back to Switchcraft, and it's a great day to be a gamer. Today I'm going to go through my pickups video for August, and it's not a very good one. The only game that, of any significance that really came out for the Switch, in my opinion, that I picked up in August was Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. And if you saw my first impressions video, you already know what I kind of think of it. So it was up to the good ladies and gentlemen at Video Games Monthly to absolutely save the day. We have what might be their biggest single month shipment ever. And I want to go through that with you and also tell you a little bit about my experience with them, because it was actually a pretty good one at the time when everything was said and done. So let's open up this brand new pickups video box, and this thing is just packed with games. First and foremost, I was lucky enough to get a 2-up card, which means that I have 2 extra video games in here. So I think in total, we're going to have 22 video games for this month, which absolutely saved August. So we're going to go through these in chronological order, starting with the NES games. First up, we have a great condition Rad Racer for the Nintendo Entertainment System. We have Spy Hunter for the NES, which is a pretty good game. In my opinion, it's pretty good. There's a quite polarized crowd in that. We got an absolute classic, Yoshi, the original Yoshi. Yoshi makes his appearance for the NES. We got Goose, Top Gun for the NES. And then here's another one of these things where I kind of really started collecting seriously when I started this channel, and so I'm kind of embarrassed that I didn't already have this. It seems like everybody has it, but I picked up Tetris, finally. Now I can play it on yet another system. Tetris for the NES. This one actually is quite good because, well, let me show you what it is. It is Golf for the NES. There's a cool story about Golf for the NES on the Nintendo Switch, and it's actually pretty good timing because Video Games, not Video Games Monthly, but Limited Run Games is actually going to be coming out with Golf Story physically very, very shortly. So Golf for the NES. We were also able to get the legendary Excite Bike for NES, and Blaster Master. Blaster Master is an absolutely amazing game. If you have not played it, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. You need to go get this game and give it a shot. So that was all of our Nintendo games that we picked up. Let's go now to Super Nintendo. And we have Mrs. Pac-Man for the SNES or SNES. We have Pac-Man 2. And I was actually really happy I got this one. Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. So that's another great game, an instant classic. Next, what do we have next? So next came the N64. I knew that. And we got 2 games for the N64 here. We got WCW versus NWO Revenge. Probably my second favorite wrestling game for the N64. Number 1 has got to be WrestleMania 2000. And then the classic Wave Race 64. And then what came next? So after the N64, what did we get? Oh yeah, the GameCube. So for the GameCube, we got, I think it's like 8 games here. Let's start with Naruto Clash of Ninja. This game is the game and the case. It's not complete. I don't have the manual. Unfortunately, none of the games this month for the GameCube came complete, but they made up for it, and I'm going to get to that in a second. We got the classic Player's Choice Edition of the Nintendo GameCube Resident Evil 4. Both discs. Again, you know, no manual there, but trust me, they made up for it. We got NBA Street for the GameCube. This game, man, I played for hours and hours, for months and months on the PS2, and now I'm really glad that I have it for the GameCube. And then a great time waster that I absolutely played through again for the PS2, Need for Speed Underground 2, which is an amazing racing game. And then I was a little bit disappointed with these, but I got a bunch more GameCube games actually, but they just came in CD cases, so I get it. I got the game, I got the disc. Up first, we have Open Season for the GameCube. We got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 for the GameCube. We have Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube. And last but not least, Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Alright, now, what else do we get? Remember that one thing that I said I was going to come back to that made up for it? And it is Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge for the Wii U. But I don't know if you noticed, this bad boy's still sealed. So, I got a sealed Wii U game. Thank you very much, Video Games Monthly. Beautiful. And if all that wasn't enough, the Guinness World Record largest Video Games Monthly single shipment, they threw in a couple goodies for me. So I got a koozie that says Video Games Monthly right on it. And then what does it have on here? Playing up, down, down, left, right, BA. That's a pretty familiar cheat code. Let me know in the comments down below if you know what that cheat code does or what it's called. And then, how cool are these? We got some Video Game Monthly. You're not going to be able to get these anywhere else. Video Game Monthly sunglasses. Hey, they look pretty cool. Alright, there you go. Oh, and that reminds me, one thing that I have to do. Man. So, I don't know if you guys know, but I actually, let me get this plastic off. This is not my first unboxing of a Video Games Monthly box on the channel. In fact, this is the second one. The first one that I did, I kind of chickened out a little bit because the first box that I got came with 29-year-old Super Mario gum. So give me a second, I'm gonna go get it. I'll tell you a little bit about what happened with it. Alright, so here it is. Here's my first box. And it came with this Nintendo tattoo, okay, made in 1989. And in these tattoos, there's like these little, you know, wet and stick tattoos. So let's see what we got in here. We got some cool ones. We got Mario, we got Link, we got a bunch of different Marios. We got Link pulling the Triforce, that's cool, and then a Cherry, a Pow, and a Nintendo. So these are pretty cool tattoos. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna use them. But it also came with this 30-year-old stick of gum. And I was called out a little bit by a couple other people who have a Video Games Monthly subscription. And they're like, well, how come you didn't eat it? Everybody ate it. So, this one's for you guys. 30-year-old stick of gum. Oh, yeah. Oh. It tastes like the wrapper. It's a good day to be a gamer. Switchcraft out.